By now, most of you know the fact that marijuana was found in Chief LaCroix's car when it was undergoing his weekly cleaning. I do want to say this about the chief. Chief Joe LaCroix is an outstanding public servant, and he has my full support and confidence. I have every reason to believe that Chief LaCroix had no knowledge of the fact that there were illicit drugs in his city vehicle. And there simply is no evidence that he was involved in any wrongdoing whatsoever. The nature of the incident is, of course, disturbing to me. Anytime illegal drugs are found on city property, I'm very concerned, and especially when it involves public safety officials. But I can tell you, I've known Joe LaCroix for more than a decade. He served the fire department well for 36 years, and his record as chief of the department over the last 8 years has been exemplary. There is no evidence that he was involved in any wrongful activity. I want to make it clear that Chief LaCroix is being treated and will continue to be treated no differently than any other city employee would be treated under these circumstances. Our policy says that if any city official is charged with a crime, they are placed on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation by authorities in any court case that may pen. In this case, there are no charges filed against Chief LaCroix. The matter is under investigation by the Marlborough Police, and he has fully cooperated with the investigation. I believe that we need to let that investigation run its course. I find no reason to take any action to prevent him from continuing to perform his very important duties as the person most responsible for fire safety in this community. That concludes the prepared part of the statement. Are there any questions from any of the reporters?
With regard to Chief LaCroix, you've known him for over a decade, obviously. Do you think, knowing what kind of a man he is, will he be able to be the chief of the fire department and deal with the investigation at the same time?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think that there is any question that the chief was not involved in any wrongdoing whatsoever, and I'm confident that the investigation by the Marlborough Police will bear that out.
Do you think, in terms of of the public's image of Chief LaCroix, should he be drug tested just to give the public, to clear his name?
Well, we have a policy on that as well, and the policy is that if there is something called just cause, we can do it. In the past, just cause has, among other things, meant being charged with a crime or showing up unfit for duty. And again, what we're doing with Chief LaCroix is treating him as if he were, as we would any other city employee in exactly the same circumstances. And we would not be requiring drug tests under these circumstances. Now, if future information comes to my attention to change that, then of course we will treat him exactly the same way. But everything that I have come to learn leads me to believe that he had absolutely no knowledge that those drugs were in his car. Chrissy.
Great, Chrissy Long with the Newton Tab. You said that.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you. You said that that Chief LaCroix has been treated just like any other city employee would be treated. Is there any reason to believe that city employees receive preferential treatment?
Preferential treatment where?
In terms of how they would, in terms of the outcome of such an incident?
City employees, I don't understand the question. I mean, by the city?
Right.
How can...
Say if Chief LaCroix was a member of the community, would he be treated any differently than he is now?
In terms of what? If you were treated, if you were
in terms of the incident, in terms of what happened with the incident.
I don't, Chrissy, I don't understand. Try it again.
Is the chief receiving preferential treatment because he is a city employee?
Preferential treatment by whom?
By the way that this case is being resolved. This incident is being resolved.
If you weren't a city employee, I wouldn't be involved.
Okay. In terms of the repercussions with the police, right?
No, typically, the police handle all of these matters in the same way, and the same standard is applied to all of them.
Does the chief regularly use his car to return home to his family in Marlborough?
I believe so.
Is that under the city policy that he's permitted to do that?
Yes.
Okay.